Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm Paul, that's Tamar.
Hi.
And this is the channel where we document our move as a couple from the UK to Cyprus. And we're covering all sorts of things. From actually going over there and viewing villas, which we did 2 weeks ago, to now where we're actually going through the process of getting immigration and all that kind of stuff. So as you can probably tell, we're back in the UK now. We've just had 2 weeks in Cyprus where we looked around villas. We had a good look around the whole area of Paphos where we're going to be living. And I say that because we actually have the keys to our new villa already, which is a bit quicker than what we originally planned. But I mean, that it just was the villa for us. If you've seen our videos, if you've followed them, then you'll probably see how much we love that particular villa.
And you can see why those views are stunning.
Yeah, so we actually signed the agreement. We've paid our deposit and the rent. We now have that villa. That is ours as of today. Today's the 1st of October and it's today the agreement kicks off. So it's ours. But the problem is we're here in the UK. We're not over there enjoying our life in Cyprus.
And it's cold.
And it is cold here, yeah. Now, the reason for that is because we want to make our best use of our time here in the UK before we go across to Cyprus. We don't really want to be flying backwards and forwards to get paperwork sorted out as best we can. So we're getting all of our immigration paperwork and everything that we need together before we go over. So what I've learned during this process so far is the first thing that you really need to get sent off and get organised is the Acro Police certificate. Reason for that is because it takes 15 days to be created and sent to you. 15 business days this is as well. You can pay almost double the amount to get it done within a few days, but you know, we've got to be careful, of course. You know, this is an expensive thing, so we're going to wait. We need the time anyway. And it was £75, I think, per person to get our criminal check. They'll be with us in 15 days. And then when that's here, we've then got to send that off along with our marriage certificate to be apostilled. And there's various different platforms and things that you can send this to, and you can get it done digitally as well in a few days or a couple of days. But I don't know. I feel because of the bureaucracy in Cyprus, and I don't want to mess this up, we're actually going to send this to the government, to gov.uk, and we're going to do it through there properly, send it to them. They then send it back with a certificate. That takes 15 days as well. So I'd rather just do it properly and make sure that, Cyprus will accept it. So in total there, you've got 30 business days of waiting for your criminal check and your marriage certificate to be apostilled. And it's during that time that you can do all the other stuff. So you've got to get together all of the proof of earnings. And because we run our own business as well, that means we've got to record all minutes for our dividends and create dividend vouchers and stuff like that, which, you know, as it's just two of us, day to day, we don't really create that kind of stuff. You just pay yourselves a dividend, don't you? Then sort it out at the end of the year. So we need to get everything in order on that front. All the other stuff, medical insurance, stuff like that. We're also discussing vehicle leasing as well with the company, trying to find the ideal car for us when we make the move. But today is also the day, literally in an hour and 20 minutes, we have an estate agent come round to get our property on the market. They came around 2 days ago to give us a valuation. Today they come around to take photos, prepare the listing and get it on the market. So we're going to price it very, very well. Where we are, we're going to put up for 395. So we're going to see what we can get as close to that as possible. That should be pretty good in our area. We live in a little village just outside Ipswich in Suffolk, so it's quite a desirable area. So we're looking to sell that. On our mortgage itself, we have about just under 230,000 left to pay. So that, after fees and everything, that should leave us with a nice, healthy balance there of equity that we are going to put into our S&P 500 whilst we're over in Cyprus. So hopefully that will just accumulate over time. And, after a year, if we don't like it over there and we want to move back, that's a healthy deposit for a new place over here, back in the UK. Otherwise, that can just sit there and do its thing and we'll keep contributing to it. and will hopefully eventually be enough to buy a property over in Cyprus. So there you go. It's quite hectic at the moment. So as well as this, by the way, we've also been doing lots of work on our house over the past, it was a week ago today that we flew back. So we've only been home 6 days, but we've made some changes to our house. Firstly, it's decluttering everything. I'm going to show you around, actually. It's decluttering everything, but it's also just tidying up and getting ready for sale. So, for example, our bathroom, I'll flip this over. This is our bathroom upstairs. As you can see, nothing fancy at all, but I laid that floor at the weekend. It was a horrible stain, just horrible sticky lino, which was rubbish. And these walls were like a cream colour at the top, and then halfway down was like painted a blue. So I've just freshened all this up. Basically, we just bought a few things just to tidy it up and make it a little bit more saleable. This is one of our spare rooms here. Tamar's a massive Harry Potter fan, hence why it's just covered in Harry Potter Lego and stuff. But it's just tried to declutter it and make it look like a house. This is our bedroom, which we've just sort of tidied up, and we've got a little ensuite just round there as well. And this is the hallway upstairs. As you can see, it's quite open actually, and looks, it lets in a lot of light. So this is another spare room. Again, good size. They're all doubles as well. And each room as well has built-in wardrobes, which I think will work quite well. And this is our little office, which will be a single bed in here and will work quite nicely. And then we've got, as we go downstairs, I might as well just do a little tour for you, mightn't I? Show you where we're at. This is a lovely little portrait we had done of Willow, who was our border collie, who we sadly lost earlier this year. But then as we come downstairs, we have our hallway, which again is nice and bright, and we've tidied it all up. And then we have our living room in here. And what's quite nice is this little, I don't know if you call it a feature, but sort of vaulted up there, which just adds a bit of character, doesn't it? We have just a little toilet downstairs. And then our kitchen diner, which is quite a nice space. Yeah, we like it. We love this house. We really do. And it's going to be sad to go. But, we're doing it for the right things. And the one thing that we do, and in here as well, we've got like a utility room with just, stuff in it. My favourite part, though, is what we did outside. Now, this is the thing. The house is a good size, but of course, as you can see, it has a small garden. So that's going to be one of the downfalls, I think. But we've tried to maximise the space out here. And I think it looks nice. We built a barbecue area. These lights look all lovely. It's nice and quiet out here. But this is my favourite part. This is our little bar that we built last year. And yeah, there you go. So we tried to go for a traditional English pub look. And we have our friends come around quite often to spend some good time in here. We've got the beer pumps there, all of our rums and everything. So it's going to be sad to see this go, because we do absolutely love this. But, it's needs must, isn't it? We'll have, instead of having a nice traditional English pub, what we will end up doing is having a nice bar, or an outdoor bar, or a tiki bar or something like that on our roof terrace in Cyprus. So it's all swings and roundabouts really, isn't it? So yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment. But anyway, that's what we wanted to do there, is just give you a little update of what we've been up to since we came back from Cyprus last week. And there's a lot going on. And that's obviously without us actually doing our work in our business. So, and that's still going quite nicely, actually, thankfully. Thankfully, that's going well. We're, obviously there's room to grow, of course, and it still requires work every day, but we are working with good people. We've got some good students. They are enjoying our training and everything that we're doing as well. And yeah, fingers crossed that continues to go, because whilst that's doing its thing as background and Tamar is doing really well building our audience on that, my attention really is on this move and getting everything together. So there you have it, guys. There's a real quick update as to where we're at, what we're doing and what our plan is. Any questions, leave them below. We'd love to sort of meet up with people as well. So if you're in Cyprus, if you live over there in sort of Paphos, Paya region, somewhere like that, or if you're doing the same as us and you're wanting to move across, we're all in the same boat here. So we'd love to sort of meet up and have a coffee. Why not? We want to get to know people. We're not going to know anyone over there. So yeah, let's do it. Shall we meet up for a coffee? Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Please like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And we'll see you in the next video.